Guild house. Oh, that's funny. Programmer. Only guild members could access the guild house. Join the guild. I opened several not-so-legal apps and gained access to the authorization list. I checked the list of available guilds and added my name to the roster of Rusty Ed's guild. Huh? I need questions. Leanne.
Oh, it's you.
She was absorbed in the book. At least she seemed to be. The woman slowly looked up to me. Oh, I'm not saying that. Leave. Go upstairs. Stay away? Upon seeing you, the girl tosses her book away and made a few hesitant steps towards the exit. She was frightened. Oh, the outlaw. Get away, get lost. Don't come any closer. I stopped. I didn't want to exacerbate the situation. She gave me an appraising look. The sheriff sent you, didn't you? I don't know what's going on. Admit it. Yes, I did a job for him. She struggles to look menacing. I knew it. You should leave before I get mad. Trust me, I'm here to help you. I don't believe you. Scalpel. Be smart and trust me, I'm a doctor. I help people every day and I want to help you too. Oh, a doctor? The last time I saw a doctor, he was cutting my umbilical cord. The girl laughed. I convinced her to listen to me. Now I just had to get her to trust me. Ask her help with the investigation. Well, let's be open. Listen, you know that you're no match for the sheriff alone, right? Girl not in agreement. I saw how you walked and the movement you made to throw that book. Neurological issues, sensory processing disorder. I can help with that. I truly want to believe you. Son of a... In the old days, no one had any papers, documents. The truth of anything was in a person's eyes. I've nothing to hide. Look into my eyes. Oh my, I didn't know what to look for. I guess you have kind eyes. My attempts to gain her trust proved ineffective. I raised my eyebrows and signed in resignation. She noticed that. But enough talking. Just leave already. Just leave. Son of a... We got nothing from her. So why are you holding up? Why is she here?
I wish to speak with you, Gamedec.
I know you do, but I'll come back because I honestly, right now, it's looking like the outlaw is the victim, she's helping, and the sheriff is the perpetrator. The old man was snapping on a barrel. Check the player's activity. I opened my deck and checked if the player was active. Yes, he was in game and he was sleeping soundly. Wake up, buddy.
Greetings, new player.
Oh, was I snoring? Sorry. No, thank goodness. It's harvest. There's no snoring here, unless I've missed some patch. Are you the guild master of Rusty's Edge Guild? I am. It's a guild open to all players of adequate levels. What levels do I need to be at? In order to join Rusty Edge Guild, you need to listen to 3 daily stories.
Enjoying the game?
It's to be admitted. Can you admit me? Yes, if you listen to 3 of my stories, that's the rule of Rusty Edge Guild. Ask about the
Have
weather.
a nice day,
Lovely
farmer.
weather, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. But that's not how it used to be. Changing seasons, rain, storms. Now it's just sun all the time. That's what the players wanted. They were fed up with the rain. Fancy that. I can tell you a lot of stories. Now it's just, what's the rumors first? You look like a guy that knows a lot. Do you know any gossips? If you want gossip, you better make friends with Fruit Betty. Now she's a chatterbox. I want, what's Leanne? Ed, what can you tell me about Leanne? I got the impression you knew her. I do from way back, but I can't tell you anything. But because it's not polite to gossip at all. I'm conducting an investigation here. I'm trying to help other players. I just want to know who she is. I need that information. Well, if you're helping the others, Leanne is the new character of a friend of mine. She came back to harvest time after a lengthy hiatus.
Add me to your friends, partner.
She heads the Nanette Foundation in Rillium. It's an organization that protects children. She's a good, honest person. That's all I can say. Something's up. She just returned. What about the sheriff? Tell me something about the local sheriff. Do you know that Billy guy? He's been nagging me lately. Asked me to admit him to the guild. Him and those two local cowboys of his. You know the cowboy Aki and Mad Dog? Although the latter doesn't come here often. Who? The Aki, the Oak Folk supervisor, and the Mad Dog are the sheriff's most trusted men. Huh. But I refuse every time they ask. I don't trust them, but keep that to yourself. Yeah, now I like to take a nap. He yawns and snores. As I was leaving, Ed flinched suddenly, as if he felt a pricking sensation. I felt a chill. I felt this strange presence that had haunted me
Enjoying the
before.
game?
I knew I had to investigate it. There were tools I could use. Enter mirror could pierce through the cloak, while pain plug launched a pain-fiend jamming impulse. There has to be a codex on this. But where would it be? Yeah. Nope. Ugh. Fine. Pierce through the cloak. Painful jamming. Pain plug. We're jamming it. I opened my deck, chose the direction I believed the anomaly to be in, then sent the pain plug impulse. I heard someone let out a pain-induced hiss, and for a moment I saw a human silhouette. After a while, the shape disappeared. I knew that if I caught this ghost, I'd be able to examine it more closely, maybe even talk to it. I went back to Ed. Ed was sleeping like a log. I need to wake him up. Wake up.
Greetings, new player.
Outlaw. Do you know anything about a player called the Outlaw? Do I know anything? I can't tell you that. The Outlaw is a member of Rusty Ed's guild,
Add me
just
to
like
your
a dozen
friends, partner.
other players that act nicely enough, including you, my friend. Why don't you just have it out with them like civilized players? I don't know who they are, and I don't really care. But now I like to take a nap. He yawns and snores. Okay, so we do know. The sheriff is quick. He's using a cheat, obviously. All the sheriff men, supervisor, the orange folk people. He's a manager for the Nets. And they respect him. Whereas the outlaw we have met, something was shady, a refuge in the guild house, and it's a new player. Whereas Leanne just came back. Something was going on with the sheriff, and she's the head of the Nets. What is happening here? Where's the girl with the... You.
Hi,
Mo.
meet Pretzel, my horsey.
Share insights. God, that's all. Oh, wait, go back. I need to read that. Millie, I was watching horses in Harvest Town and I noticed a few interesting things. Horses here like it when you pat their necks. They sleep while standing and they like to chew when there's nothing in their mouths. Gosh, that's all true. You really do like horses and know a lot about them. Respect and respect, cowgirl. Millie, have you noticed anything suspicious in town recently? She made another awkward hand gesture. A new player talked to me not too long ago, Outlaw. It was odd, scared me a little. She wanted to hustle a horse out of me to escape from High Rock. She didn't understand that my Pretzel is a show horse. He's no fleet. She was upset and got me upset too. I thought the Black Rook sent her after me. Black Rook? A fraud. He promised to sell me a one-of-a-kind horse from the Pumpkins and Ghosts event, but he just took my money and disappeared. And now the outlaw has got into some shady dealings with him. Maybe they're just some kind of gang. Maybe there's some kind of gang. Best to stay out of it. Millie, you've been honest with me so far. Tell me, what do you do when you're not in Harvest Town? In Rillium? She looked at me, then at the ground. She cleared her throat. When I lost my hands, I was told to rest.
Admit to your friends, partner.
So I've been sitting alone in my apartment for a few months now. I'm 16. We live low. We only have artificial lighting. It's always dark outside. Dad's never home. He works so we can afford the faster regen. He blames himself. Can we help her? We have this old robot, a duster. He dresses me and connects the fluid. I lay on the couch and I'm here where I'm happy. To see the sun, you just leave your apartment and go out on the elevator. In a few seconds, you'll be on the observation deck with people. But I have no hands. I'll be embarrassed. Besides, there's no horses there and no pretzel. Bye, Millie. I'll see you around. She gives me a wink. Bye. Aw. Then we asked her about the outlaw. Shady business. Escape. You want to escape. What is happening here? Okay. Who are the gravedigger? Let's look at the tombstone. My eyes caught by the reflection of the tombstone. It wasn't enough to reflect anything clearly. I looked at the gravedigger's tools and wondered what holographic impact I have liked to see my own over my tombstone. Something lyric. Our life is a falling leaf taken from its bow to the wind. From the bow to the wind. We can do naught but turn the inevitable plummet into dance. That's good stuff. I have to carve it into one of my stones.
Howdy, stranger. I'm Hank the Gravedigger.
And I have the honor of being the gravedigger in this sunny establishment, and I don't sell coffins, so don't ask. I'm new here. Mind if we talk? Oh Lord, if you have questions about the game, talk to Handy Joe about the platform. If you're interested in other topics, we can chat. You're a gravedigger, not a farmer. But how do you get that role in the game? My farm is frozen right now. I need to work a town profession for a year to unlock the town resident achievement. The Gravedigger's Guild happened to be available. The work is peaceful. It's basically world building, and nobody dies since they removed PvP. When it gets boring, I'll pop out to Radium and buy baby stuff. I can even sleep in game, but my folks grumble about it. Runny nose, you know. This town resident achievement takes some dedication. You have to be in Harvest Time for that long, for a year? If I'm not in game, players can report my absence. Then the script checks it and decides if I can continue in this role. Last month, my activity dropped a little because of the divorce. I was moving in with my folks. I got reported and lost the role. Oh wow. Sheriff Billy vouched for me. He's the reason I kept my progress. He's one great man, believe me. Let's see. A decent citizen indeed. He nodded, smiled, and stroked his belly. The world needs more people like him. They make it a better place, just as I expected. My invisible stalker reappeared. I had 2 more apps I could use to examine this activity, but both were illegal. We're hunting. I could trace the player by performing either a safety scan or by putting on Gamedec goggles. The scan was more reliable, but I risked drawing admin attention. The goggles were safer, but their range were limited to my field of war. Goggles. Catching the ghost. Use the programs that inform you about the ghost location. catch it and force it into a duel. Huh? It's time for this little birdie to show itself. The goggles pointed me towards the ghost, but I can have a little short while to find it. I had to hurry. I was determined to catch that ghost. I cut the conversation short and hurried to the direction suggested by the app. I had the enemy in the bag. I just had to restrain them. The freeze app I had in my deck was the best tool for the task. Scan them. I activated my scanner. The bastard had quite an arsenal of programs. There was something similar about the software. It took me a moment, but finally I recognized it. They were Gamedec apps. I was up for a duel. My enemy didn't wait for an invitation and quickly launched the first attack. The enemy attacked with web. It was a massive thing. I launched Helmet, which provided me with immediate defense and weakened the attack. Enter. It seemed my enemy had access to a standard collection of apps, but so did I. I opened a window with an offensive and defensive program. Duel. To gain advantage in a duel, choose attacks your opponent has not seen before and defenses that fit your opponent's attacks. Okay. Apps have different speed and methods of operation. Successful attacks give you an advantage, while a good defense help you keep it. We're attacking. I had to choose an app.
What a lovely day.
Focused and slow. I used Hybrid. A strong attack signal overrode enemy commands and made them ineffective. The enemy tried to hide behind shield. The app was faster than Halberd and it was the right method, but I still came out on top. I was sure my opponent had already chosen an application. The enemy threw net at me, a slow, dispersed attack. Oh. Oh. Huh. Return the sender. I wondered if my enemy knew that one. The so-called query redirection simply once you got the hang of it. My enemy just became the target of their own attack. That must have surprised them, but I knew they would be more careful next time. We're gonna wait this time. I waited for my enemy's move. My opponent was preparing another attack. The opponent threw shurikens at me, a dispersed and fast attack. A massive program like that was sure to overhaul many of the enemy's apps. That they didn't stand a chance. They didn't see it coming, but I knew they wouldn't fall for it again. We're attacking this time. I had to choose. Focus this well. That's how they began the battles in medieval times, with a hail of arrows. In this case, a hail of requests that blocked the enemy's ports. The enemy answered with shield too slow. I increased my efficiency and gained the advantage. My medical scan worked. It slowed down the enemy's program. I disarmed my enemy, which allowed me to restrain them and check their identity. A female voice spoke to me. Alright, you really kicked my ass there. Let's talk. Ask what she is. Who are you? Tell me. Relax, I'm a friend. I like your profession and I'm intrigued by your investigation. That's what I've been observing you at work. I won't say more right now, not here. Okay.
Enjoying the game?
Fine, but I don't appreciate being followed and eavesdropped on, and you still haven't answered my question. I'm a friend, and I'll try to prove it to you. As for all the spying, I hope I can make it up to you somehow. Do we know each other?
Perfect.
You said
Just
that you're a
like
friend.
every
Do we
other
know
day.
each other? We met some time ago in a different world. I've got a feeling we have more in common than just our profession. What do you want from me? All I want is a friendly chat, one game deck to another. Sorry for all this sneaking around. Will you accept my apology? I kinda understand. Fine, we're cool. Really great. I gotta say I didn't expect that. As a thank you, allow me to maybe I share some information with you. It might help with your investigation. But I don't mean to force my solution on you too early. After all, I could be wrong, right? Finish your investigation and let's meet to discuss our findings. Preferably somewhere private, for example. In my bedroom? Saloon. The graveyard isn't private. The sheriff knows about the graveyard. I'm not saying that. In the saloon? Oh, we have a friend there. Good choice for a chat, but a bit too crowded. Let's meet in the graveyard. Do you remember the way? You need to jump into the well or off the saloon roof. But both methods are fine. I'll see you there. Good luck. The mysterious Gamedec vanished in thin air. A moment later, I received a text file in a private message. I scanned and opened it. The message said, "You really kicked my ass there, friend. Please accept the enclosed files with my compliments." I overheard the sheriff say something about a cheat called Speed Boost. We knew that. We knew that already. There was also something else in the file. The outlaw that the sheriff is after is
This
actually
game is so addictive.
a new skin belonging to one of the Orange Folk farmers. She's a girl named Camellia. That's the girl. Oh, we met Claire. No, that was the friend. That was the friend that was it talking bad about them or something? I don't remember. The group was mad at her, for sure. Let's see. Alright, I need to go to codex. I don't think there's any way to see past conversations. That sucks. The outlaw that the sheriff. Okay, we've done that. I collected this data by listening on players. You might find it useful. The message ended with a note. I'd like to speak with you about this case. Remember, the graveyard. I'll wait for you there. Save. Meet the Gamedec. Identify who's responsible. I feel a sudden strong gust of wind. There was the occasional
Want to see
amount of
my
grease in this
farm?
game, but
I
nothing
got
like
the premium
this.
decoration pack.
I was either hallucinating or had just seen falling dust arrange itself in the outline of a human being. Where? Oh, maybe there was something that I missed out on. I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeehaw! Is that my favorite rancher?
Summon Poppy. Nah, don't worry about it. Why are those cows mooing so much? You've already found the freaking... I really think I'm close to taking that job right now. But first, the one thing I am
Have
missing...
a nice day, farmer.
Come, everything's for
Buy some
sale.
fruit. Oh
Howdy.
no. Let's take a papaya. Taya. Nah, quit. Or like a gun though. Still. Wait, what was that?
Whew, so much work.
The cowboy snapped his fingers against the brim of his hat. Howdy. Plenty of work? Plenty of bungles to stack. I'm taking a breather right now and it's back to work. Binbo. You have a curious name, Binbo. Everyone keeps asking me about it. The name's from Rillium. That is, my name is Benjamin Bombadi, but everyone calls me Ben. Years ago, when I was making my Harvest Time character, I accepted the name Bo by accident before I managed to type it out properly. Back then, you couldn't pay for a name change, and in time, the name Ben Bo stuck. These days, even folks in Rillium call me by it. Alright, gotta get back to work. You should rest more, Ben. Carrying all those bundles around you could strain your spine. Seriously? In a game? But you're right. I do feel sore sometimes when I get up from the couch. Rest it is then. What is it that you do for work? I stack bundles at a designated spot. I'm going to stack them into a pyramid. I want to get the Great Pyramid of Bundles achievement. No one got it yet. It's supposed to be impossible. I have to see it for myself. Time to stack another bundle. Let's help him. I can help you carry those bundles. Are you serious? You don't have anything else to do. I have to carry them myself or I might not count towards my achievement. Better not risk it. Oh, that just aggravates. Son of a... Oh, another entry. It was where? It was under Harvest. Nope, not there, not there. Fine. Is he really? So you're really not talking to us, my guy? We've met Happy Joe. Anyone in the saloon we can technically talk to. No, nope. Guess I know where we're going. Residential player. Where was the one? Was it you? No, it wasn't.
Don't be shy. Stay on my field.
That all? Oh, ask about the reward. I'm going to get a reward for your help? Sure, what do you want? A metal card from a potato? You helped us and we're grateful. Thank you. Sure. It wasn't Jack. No, let's leave him alone. I'm pretty sure. And you're doing the... Yeah, we can't even talk to you anymore. Pretty sure it was her. I'm pretty sure it was her.
Please don't interrupt their work.
So I heard you're working for the sheriff. Good call. The law has to be respected. I understand that you're chasing an outlaw and you'll like to question my people. That's problematic. You'll take too much of their time. I don't know if the sheriff mentioned this, but the outlaw is Camelia's new character. You should be working here on the farm. Well, good luck and good day to you. That's something we technically already knew. What was that?
What a lovely day.
Ugh. Deductions. I need to figure out what's going on. Let's save just in case. Let's go to the graveyard and see what happens. Can we talk to you now?
Do you have anything for me?
Let's watch. Good company, yeah. Nope, nothing else. Huh. That's annoying. Oh, let's talk to her. Actually, can we go talk to old girl first? That's the... Isn't this the saloon? Nope, that's the guild. That's why he wants to come up here. He knows she's here. Go away. You're hiding from the sheriff.
I wish to speak with you, Gamedec.
I changed my mind. I'll take the job. Excellent. I want you to vet the sheriff for me and find out what he does in Rilliam. I hope everything is clear. What do you know about the sheriff? Do you know anything about the sheriff? I heard that he's very respected here. Everyone speaks very highly of him. What's your opinion? I can't say. It's too early to tell. In my work, I have to base my opinion on facts. I'd rather keep my first impressions to myself. Fair enough. In that case, I'll wait for her facts. What do you do in harvest time? The woman burst out laughing. What haven't I been doing? I used to run a prosperous farm. I was on top of the leaderboards. But now I'm mostly here for the people. This community is one of a kind. Sadly, you can't trust everyone. It's why I asked you for help. Have you heard anything about a player called the Outlaw? The girl upstairs? I don't know her. I think she's new. She's strange. She just sits there and reads books. Have you seen her talk to anyone besides you? No, nobody came to see her. What was that we just got? That's suspicious. We do that. The outlaw. New face. We knew that. Who did we... Wait. Turn crosshair head. Legit, what is happening? Wait, we didn't get a new entry. You don't even have one on the freaking sheriff, which I still don't understand. I keep hitting the wrong thing. There we go. This is crazy. The fact that we can do that, but that's not what I want. Don't want that either. Cheater. I need these. And maybe this. Report we discovered about the sheriff. He works for the Nest Foundation under the pseudonym Mr. Nabisky. He runs the Nest Garden, an activation program for poor kids. The woman's eyes and mouth went wide. For a good while, she seems to have trouble catching her breath. But how? I'm Nanette, the head of the foundation. I had no idea that Mr. Nabisky was the sheriff. He never said a word. What do you know about the orange folk? Nothing except the fact that they work on public farms and everyone thinks they're weirdos. But how is that connected to the case? And now I understand. Oh, now I understand. If Mr. Labisky is the sheriff, then these people might be my kids from the next gardens. Oh my god. Thank you for your help. Do you have any questions? If not, I'll be going back to the Foundation. Tell me everything you know about him. I've never seen him in person. We met in the game. He offered to help me with the next gardens, and we struck a deal through Viper. The program was a burden on our budget. Mr. Labisky came up with the idea to auction items from loot boxes that spawn when you grow pumpkins. I actually can't say a bad word about him. He made the garden self-sufficient. The kids from the program have decent equipment, supplement supervisors, although I have to say that I'm not sure about anything anymore. Thank you for your help. Do you have any other questions? If not, I'm going back to the Foundation. Tell me the truth. What do you actually do in harvest time? Nothing wrong. I'm looking for a sponsor that could support my foundation. I need money. You see, I'm running a children's cancer hospital. She's looking for a sponsor. And about the sheriff. Well, he seemed rich. That's why he caught my attention. Thank you for your help. I'll have to go back to the Foundation now. Goodbye. Oh boy.